NFL and broadcasting legend Mike Golic. He's a fan favorite, and he still calls South Bend home. And he loves to ride around campus in his golf. Well, Notre Dame NFL and broadcasting legend Mike Golic. He's a fan favorite, and he still calls South Bend home. And he loves to ride around campus in his golf cart. Well, this spring, I bundled up and hopped in to talk about this year's team. But the best part of the conversation is always nothing to do with football. Here is Golic in a golf cart. Let's talk a little spring football.
Yes.
Because, wow, is this spring not intriguing? I mean, I cannot wait to see these guys on the field. And, of course, we have to talk quarterbacks first.
So I know it's going to be a competition between Buckner and Sam Hartman, but I think most are expecting Sam Hartman to be the quarterback. 110 touchdowns or whatever in his career at Wake Forest. So a passing quarterback. So I would expect that to happen. So I'm going to go on that he's probably going to be the starting quarterback. You're filling in some O-line positions, certainly the tight end position. You got wide receivers. I'm really looking forward. Last year, remember, we went into the season and we were kind of about the wide receiver position. This year now, there's some experienced ones, but there's some young ones. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do, and to have a guy, if Hartman is going to be the guy, to be able to throw the ball to him. I'm really looking forward to that. But this spring, I'm going to tell you really what it's going to be about, Allison. It's going to be about getting used to the coaches.
So we have arrived here at South Quad.
Yes.
Does this look a lot different now?
Actually, no, not really.
So I made you get out of the golf cart to give me a little bit of a tour, because the reason is you texted me something and I literally thought it was a typo, and it's An Tostal. And I had to Google that.
Yeah.
Tell me what An Tostal
An
is.
Tostal is like a celebration. I think we started it here, or we started here in '67. I think it's from Ireland, some sort of a celebration type deal. We would have the cereal eating contest, which we won.
Did you get to choose the cereal?
It was Lucky Charms.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so fine by me.
Frosted Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Now, you never disappoint me with these stories. And you told me, though, that you did have a secret weapon when it came to the cereal eating contest.
Yeah. So we ran back into our dorm into Dillon, went in the bathroom, and threw it all up. We had to give ourselves some room in our stomach for the finals. We wanted to win.
You had to make some room.
We did. We made some room and we won. I think we won pretty easily. And listen, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Right, you got that W.
That's exactly right. But also over here, and this was the big event every year, was the keg toss. Empty keg, and you just basically, any way you could, you just threw it. You know, it started on the sidewalk and you threw it onto the grass. And there would be hundreds of people watching it. And my brother Bob went through doing it, my brother Greg went through doing it, and you just heaved this thing as far as you could. And I think it ended when, now my brother Bob, he would come back and be like a celebrity keg tosser when me and my brother Greg were here. He was playing in the NFL, popular dude. And the one time he hoisted it and hung on to it too long, and it went in the crowd.
Oh, no.
And it hit somebody in the leg and broke their ankle.
Oh, my God.
That was the end of the keg toss. He ruined the keg toss for everybody else. For everybody else.
So I need some pointers on keg throwing. If I'm going to be throwing a keg, I'm throwing a keg, what do I do? How do I win this?
So, I mean, there are some that, now the thing that helped a little bit is I threw discus in high school.
Oh.
You know, in track. So some people would just do the 1, 2, 3 and heave. But if you really wanted to go for the distance, you had to do, you do the spool. And that's what, if you were off in the timing, and that's where Bob was, he hung on to it too long and went boom, right into the crowd over there. So you had to time it out pretty well.
All right, well, let's head back in to this cart and get me home. I'm freezing. All springtime in South Bend.
Yes.
Okay, so back to football again. What is it about this spring that maybe you're sort of looking forward to seeing start to take shape?
Well, a passing game, in all honesty. I mean, let's be honest. Most fans are going to want to see that. We still don't know what we have in Tyler Buckner, right? Because it got hurt, and then comes back in the bowl game. So we never really had a passing offense. So I think it's very difficult to be one of the top teams in the country, and that's what Notre Dame's goal is every single year, no matter what, by really just running the ball. You know, we know they started to do better in that. The line gel, that you have a good trio, a stable of running backs you had last year, but you can't be, you know, one of the top teams just on that. So they have to develop a passing game.
I mean, seriously, how much do you guys wish you could go back in time and hang out with Mike Golic in college? I know I do. The Golic Family Foundation is hosting their golf outing this summer on campus. I don't know, maybe we should try to bring back An Tostal as part of the 2-day event. Count me in, although I'm not sure I could toss a keg very far, but you know, they could bring back the pie eating contest, cow milking, kissing marathon. Any of those sound good? I don't know. What do you guys think? You'll have to let us know. Well,